today we're going to be checking out something new from Muse. Muse is a band that we don't see too often on the channel. They're kind of a experimental alternative rock band. I think they've been more and less experimental at different parts of their career. I like a lot of their earlier music. I know that last year or maybe 2 years ago, we checked out a song from them that was surprisingly heavy. I think that song was pretty cool. But they just dropped this new track that seems really interesting, and it's got a lot of people talking. And whenever that happens, my interest is piqued, and I gotta check it out. So we're gonna see what they've got to offer this time, and maybe it'll be good. Let's check it out. But before we do, I'd love to ask you to join the community and subscribe. We love discovering and checking out great music just like this, and we'd love to have you.
An insect trapped in amber, I'm a fading pulse. The ecstasy was full.
Starting off very dark, synth wavy.
No one can memorize, redacted and revised. I'll let this search it, and I will try to play alone. An insect trapped in amber, I'm a static hum, no longer happy dumb.
That is a low guitar. Woo! Okay, riffs. All right. That's a classic Muse chorus. Big vocals. Okay. Very interesting contrast here.
You left me in the dark.
Ooh, the bass right there.
Trapped
Taste of the lick.
amber, I'm a fading high. Our heaven is a lie.
I like that. I'm gonna need that to be a drop later, cause that's freaking sick. Such a tease. Okay. Oh, there's some evil chords there. I was too short. Give us the goods, boys. Cool solo though. Okay. That riff is so groovy. I want to hear that like a Northlane song. Oh, yes. Now just do this for like another minute. All right, that was Muse with their new song, Unravelling. Let's break it down. Well, Muse, you have my attention. That was pretty cool. I really liked that. Very classic Muse with those just absolutely soaring vocals in the chorus and a kind of spoken soft verse. You know, this is classic Muse formula. I think it's done very, very well. I really liked the arpeggiated synths in the verses and just those big, epic open chords in the choruses. But what everyone's talking about is those pre-chorus sections that are flirting with this North Lane-esque, djenty, electronic core kind of sound. And let me tell you, it's really, really cool. I like to hear it. But I just don't know if it's that crazy. Like, guys, like this is like a pretty mainstream band that's taking an element from heavier music, a pretty safe element, and I might say, and sticking it into their song for some flavor. This is not a heavy song. This is not a metal song. This is a alt rock song with some heavy parts added to it, in the same way that in 2013 those parts would have been a dubstep drop or something like that. Alternative bands like Muse are often pulling elements from other bands that are deeper into subculture than they are and incorporating them into their music in a way that's digestible and approachable. And is that a bad thing? No, I don't think so, actually. I think it's actually a great thing, because what it does is it gets these sounds into regular listeners' heads. Regular radio listeners are going to hear this song right after an Imagine Dragons song and go, oh, those guitars sound very different than what I'm used to. It's a little chunky, it's a little heavy, it's a little bit more evil and dark sounding than I'm used to, but I like it when it's next to Muse's vocals. So when it really comes down to it, this song isn't that particularly mind-blowing or innovative or anything like that, but what it's doing is Trojan horsing these heavier elements into more accessible music in a similar way that like Sleep Token is doing, you know, but just way more dialed back, you know. I think Muse is way more mainstream than a band like Sleep Token, and they have much more reach in the like traditional media sense. Like in terms of Spotify streams, I'm not sure. Sleep Token might have more streams now, and like, you know, virality, Sleep Token is absolutely crazy. When it comes to like traditional media and radio play and stuff, you know, this song is going to be played round the clock on alternative radio for the next month or so. Like, I guarantee it. So when I hear elements like this in a song, it gets me a little excited that like, oh, people are going to be warmed up to this kind of cool, djenty guitar sound, and then maybe they're going to want to go and get more of that. And maybe they're going to go listen to Alien by North Lane, and then they're going to go listen to Currents, and they're going to go listen to Silent Planet and get more and more deeper into the subculture. This is very exciting. Now, my take on the song as a whole, I think it was pretty good. You know, as a listener of heavier music and somebody who kind of craves that djenty goodness, I could have done with more of that. You know, the outro could have been longer. The breakdown could have been heavier and longer. Like, I just want more of it. I want to see them go over the edge into full metalcore craziness. But that's just not going to happen. But I really liked the song. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm glad they did something like this. Let me know what you guys thought of this one in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. We've been cranking through Tool and Deftones album reactions lately, and it's been such a blast. If you haven't checked those out, be sure to go and check those out. They're right up there on the channel. And we're going to be starting some new series soon, new bands, new formats, all kinds of great stuff. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that stuff. But for now, that's going to do it for me. See you in the next one.